You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Today is going to be a long episode. How long? Don't know, but I do know that we have a lot to do. Today we're gonna go to the Beast Route, and the Beast Route has 6 different endings. Yeah, it has 6 different endings, which is oof. Alright, that's gonna be a lot. But the first one, we're just gonna worry about getting to the getting to the beast part. And how we gotta get to the beast part is simple. On the web thing, it just says, take the blade when the narrator drops it down, try to kill her, and then give up. Okay, but I got the wiki up here, which is more elaborate. And the wiki says, do not take the blade from the table, lie to the princess about coming to save her before speaking with her. Talk to the princess and decide to free her. After speaking with her, go back upstairs for the blade. Give up while fighting the princess, or go back and retrieve the blade mid-conversation without telling her why or with warning. Warning her will kill her. Okay, you will kill her. When she attacks, choose to give up. Okay, so don't take the blade. Lie to her about saving her. Tell her that I'm gonna free her. When I go up there and get the key, he's gonna drop the blade. So I need to brainstorm about that. That's what I do need to do. Because
You're here to slay her.
I think I can do that.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yes, I know. I do know. Okay, so proceed.
You make your way up the shore.
Yes. Proceed to cabin.
The blade.
We already know this. Don't take the blade. Don't take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yes, killing a princess is really much doing her a favor.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes! Unfortunately, it's not your savior. Okay.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
You know, that's the thing, I don't really know if I need to, do all the things that are required to do it, because on the web it just says, take the blade when the narrator drops it down, try to kill her, then give up. It's a lot more simpler, but because it's simpler, it's easier to fuck up, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with the hard one.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It's kind of the gist of it. Here to
How
save
many
you.
times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Oh, it's about to get a lot more dangerous, buddy.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yeah, sure.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Yeah, totally.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. Don't take the blade from the table, got it. Lie to the princess about coming to save her before speaking with her, got it. Talk to the princess and decide to free her, got it.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh, you'd be amazed.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I'm gonna fuck up in the worst way.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. You really
I hope you
wouldn't.
brought something to deal with these chains.
Yeah. It's gonna come.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Don't worry. I gotta talk to her first. Talk to the princess and decide to free her.
Okay.
We're just gonna chat. Just need to do this just to, talk with you. You'll be fine. I don't need to say much, but, what's your name? Go on, princess.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Yeah.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Thank you. Very, very kiss-assy.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yep, princess. Okay, so I talked to her because I realized that when you talk to her, you don't need to answer do all these questions. Just talk to her once, then I need to examine the chains. I'm pretty sure retrieve the blade. Sorry. Keep her locked away. That's interesting. But that's not what I'm here for. Actually, go on.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Yeah, your thing is bullshit.
Okay,
Getting
that's
your own name
weird.
is bullshit.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Don't worry. I know. Okay, first person. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. No. What are you doing in here? No. I'm going to keep you locked away. No. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. Nope. Go back and retrieve the blade without saying another word. Nope. I can't believe they're keeping you down here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Examine the chains. Okay, so... getting you out here. I'm going to do the nice route.
Only
Getting you out
making
here.
this more difficult.
Calm down. I know what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're making a huge mistake.
I know what I'm doing.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, what he said.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah, well, this is going to end a lot horribly. Okay, talk to the princess, decide to free her. After speaking with her, go back upstairs for the blade. Got it.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's
go get
somewhere
it.
upstairs.
Yes.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Got it. Okay, okay, if there's a key in here, do you have any ideas? I'm going to go check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Yes, kisses. Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Got it. After speaking with her, go back upstairs for the blade. Give up while fighting the princess, or go back and retrieve the blade mid-conversation without telling her why. Warning her you will kill her. When she attacks, choose to give up. Give up while fighting the princess, or go back and retrieve the blade mid-conversation without telling her why. Warning her without telling her why, / warning her you will kill her. That's the part that I'm kind of being fucked up at when she attacks you. But on the simpler one, it just says take the blade when Narrator drops it back down. So,
Is someone else here?
hopefully, the blade drops down and I take it.
You make your way to the bottom of the
Hopefully.
stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, that.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Calm down, it's fine.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Alright, so we're just gonna.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah.
She barely hesitates before raising her
Ew.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Ugh.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Ugh.
It's the blade from upstairs.
Okay.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Okay, we got it, and it is the time to strike, and I am going to do
Or
that.
we could use it to free her.
Nope, get the blade.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? There's no option. There's no
Fine.
option to take the blade.
Against your better judgment,
Gross.
you
Gross.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Yeah, that.
The blade is sharp,
Okay.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
According to the plan.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door. I have to slay her.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
I don't.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Slay?
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Yeah,
You
literally.
bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart,
Didn't work?
but she's fast.
Alright.
She ducks to the floor, your blade
We have to-
narrowly
we have
grazing
to
her
fight.
backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Fortunately, you don't, because I've witnessed you fuck me up with arm before.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Ah, I can hear the crunching.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her.
Okay.
You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Yeah, gross.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Ugh.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place.
Nope,
If we're
unfortunately.
very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Nope, I gotta give up.
Can't just end like this,
It has to.
right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Is this me giving up?
Everything goes dark.
Wait, but I was supposed to
and
give
you
up.
die.
Damn it, no! No, 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 no. No. It's the witch. Ugh. can't do that yet. Okay. I think I understand where I messed up. Because on the witch endings, because we're not going to do the witch today. We're going to do the witch next episode. The witch ending, it says, kill the princess when the narrator possesses you. So where I messed up is that narrator possessed me. I need to choose to go back and do it. So I know what happened. Okay, got it. Don't worry. I can salvage this.
Don't.
Okay, let's just save right here. And, oh! I just said I'm here to save you. There was a lie option. I'm fucking stupid.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
Yeah, sure.
I was starting to think I'd be...
Yes,
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
It's about to be a bitch and a half, I know.
You walk down the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
She's beautiful. I am
Yeah,
begging you.
Hi, I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Yeah. I gotta. Okay. So lies to the princess about saving her. About saving her before speaking to her. Talk with the princess and decide to free her. So I have to talk with her. Decide to free her. Let's just do that.
Okay.
Yes. I get it. Talk with her. Yada yada. Hi, what's your name? Hello, Princess. Thank you. Okay. So. Okay, so go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying it. I have to decide. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save again because I have to tell her that, hey, I'm here to save you. But if it doesn't give me that option, then you know what? Shit. Go back and retrieve the blade. I can't believe I'm getting you out of here. Okay.
Only making this.
Yes.
You're making
Yes. We already know this. Fuck. No. That's what happened. Okay, so. No, I don't want to write that save. I want to load this. Go back. Okay, so just go to your. Is there like a lie? I don't trust you. I need to decide to save her though. So go back upstairs and retrieve the blade without saying a word.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going?
You
can't just leave me here.
I won't. Don't worry. Just let me do this.
You better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
There's a lot of things you don't know, man.
Conviction in her voice.
Don't worry.
I don't think she's bluffing.
She ain't.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Buddy, she'll kick my ass in a minute.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
You know, it's just very confusing because it says after speaking with her, go back upstairs for the blade. But on the line thing, it says take the blade when narrator drops it. I don't know which one to trust, but fuck it.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago,
fuck?
There's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall, and she is nowhere to be seen.
Interesting.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
You know, lady, I've seen many iterations of you. She lost an arm. I'm looking her down there and letting her bleed out. Let's finish it. I gotta fight her.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
I don't see her at all.
Where is she?
Close the door behind you. Investigate the arm.
As you step towards
Oh,
the
the
severed limb,
bitch.
you
Oh,
hear
that
the
bitch.
pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
Oh,
You
come
turn
the
to
fuck on.
chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams
the
the
bitch
door
locked me
behind
down
her
here.
before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place. No!
Thanks for letting me out.
Oh, that
I'd
bitch.
return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
The way you're talking to me is just weird. No!
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. It can't just end like this, right?
No.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently,
The fuck you
I
mean, but
can't
sorry,
deny
it's
the
over.
reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes.
Oh, come on.
The world ends, and you end with it.
No! It's the fucking witch. Just load it. Just load it back up again. Okay, so there's two ways to get to the witch. You can either lock yourself down there or be locked down there. Now, I kinda... Okay. So because I examined the hand, that's what the fuck happened.
Thank you.
Yada yada
Is
yada
it
yada yada yada
just-
yada yada
is it
yada
just-
yada yada yada. Okay, I
Your
have to
eyes
fight her.
double-
Yada 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 yada. Go close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place.
So now she's here with
Maybe
me.
they'll open if you finish the job.
She's down here with me now. Okay. Come on, just let's get this over
I
with.
can wait. I'm very patient.
Which I'll fuck you up. Veneer into shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too
Ow.
late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms
Oh, you
you,
got
and as the
to be
princess
fucking
rends flesh from
kidding
bone,
me.
your lips. This is the end, and you shouldn't have
No,
let
give me the
everything
beast.
goes dark. And
Beast! Yes! Finally! Alright.
you're on a path in the woods.
Okay. Okay. We finally gotten to the beast part, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 endings, so this is gonna take a minute. The beast part, the first one, it just says play dead or get eaten alive or and kill yourself. I can have those 3 options. Yet that is the wild ending, which is the con train ending. There's many endings to this, but the thing about it is that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 wild endings, but each ending, right? Each ending gives me a different voice, because the play dead / get eaten alive / kill yourself is the contrarian ending. Then there's the stubborn. Then there's the paranoid one. Then there's the opportunist, and then there's the skeptic. And then there's one called the den. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is gonna fuck me up. So play dead, stay still, get eaten alive, and kill yourself. Is it like in that order? Flee, get eaten alive, and kill yourself. Okay, I guess, you know, if there's an option to play dead, I guess we'll just...
You're here
we'll
to
just roll
slay
it.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Got it. I'm gonna see if I can... Wild. Wild ending. Wild. Let's just find it here. Prisoner, Razor, Stranger, Thorn, Tower, Wild. Get crushed to death alongside the witch or the devoured by the beast, but don't free her afterwards. That does not help. Okay, yes, deja vu, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will
Lie,
she will cheat, and she will do
anything
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
I don't know what the fuck that even means.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Valid.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Alright guys, let's go. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted doing stuff.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Does it matter if I take the blade? Would it matter? I don't know. Because I can't, like,
The
would it
blade
matter?
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So all I have to do is play dead. It doesn't say whether if I gotta take the blade or not, but I'm just gonna like enter the basement and just
No steel claw.
no.
Do you think we can talk our way out of this?
Look,
I don't think she wants to talk.
look, man. All of it is just, oh wait, no, I have to take the blade because I have to kill myself. Shit, hold on, give me a minute. Yes. Okay, take the blade. Into the basement. Okay, yeah, because I forgot. I need to kill myself in the end, so...
The door to the basement creaks open,
Yeah.
revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Got it.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would
is
probably be doing her a favor.
Yes, we know.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Oh, that must be my Axe body spray.
She sounds almost feral,
Yeah, that'll happen.
impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Or right there.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
Fucking beast, that's what it
She
is.
is certainly not just a princess.
Like, it looks like we're in a fucking safari. How is there stuff growing down here?
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
You know, I kinda like the way you're talking to me, but I don't know. This
A
foreplay
shiver
isn't really
rushes
what
up
I'm
your
into.
spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Yeah, where? I gotta play dead. Where? Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Oh no.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
Play dead? Play dead? Play dead? Play dead? Stop hiding yourself. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Huh.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her.
I don't know.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful.
She looks like someone from, like, How to Train Your Dragon.
She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not.
No, the fuck she ain't. Stop hiding and show yourself!
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Okay, alright, thank you.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
But if I flee, that's gonna... Okay, whatever.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else.
Yeah, fucking where?
We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Fucking what? Alright, I did it! Play dead!
We're playing dead.
Yup. Go limb. Play dead.
It's unexpected. It could work.
Probably not.
As the princess
Limb!
lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart. It actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead?
Play dead till she sleeps.
She sniffs at you, shifting
Play
her
dead
weight
till she
uncomfortably
sleeps.
as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes?
Ew.
Because they see you, fledgling. They
Ew.
see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
I fainted.
Move, now!
I fainted. Nope. Just I gotta
It's
keep
too
playing
late for you
dead.
to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place.
Nigga, am I in the guts?
Fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
Oh, this is gross. I'm inside of her.
Cooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Probably true, but we're here anyways.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
Alright, there's no amount of words to say that I hate this.
You don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
Did you do all this while I was alive?
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
She's been loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Unfortunately, you are right. But
Gravity
that's also for
pulls
both
at
of
you
us.
as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
The difference?
I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
No.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw.
Yep.
Tear through her before we are her. Survive. Or we
Nope.
could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the route that I'm taking. Screw you, slay yourself.
In an act of spiteful
You're not getting
defiance,
me!
you pull your weapon to your throat, your shaking, ulcerous hand clenched tight around its hilt. And then you draw it across your bubbling veins.
Come on.
Your blood flows out, filling the tiny space inside the princess. You start to fade. A waste of a good life.
We've had many.
It's better than giving in to her. But in the end, the opinions of stray voices mean little in the grand scheme of things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Yes, I got the wilds. All I need is Khan in there. What the fuck am I looking
We
at?
are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
I'm sorry, what?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
The princess, apparently?
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
3? This run. About God knows how many times altogether.
I think this is our third?
Yeah, it should be.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Oh, isn't that fun?
Khan is here!
He's upset.
Yep.
Of course I'm upset. The world is at stake here, as I'm sure you already know.
You'll be fine.
Let's
You'll
get
be
our facts
fine.
straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things
Well,
to
I
be like this?
played dead and I killed myself while I was inside of her gullet. That's kind of what happened.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
It sounds like the entity talking to me,
He
but I can't
tries
tell.
to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Okay.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
I played
Can
dead.
she hear us if we talk?
Does it matter?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
Buddy, this doesn't look like a world.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart, and we can be so much more still. vast, unfathomable.
You know, these long words, these big words, yet also I don't really appreciate you talking to me in my head. I'm used to my own insanity, but having you here, it's
If you really want to know what happened, we tried playing dead, and she ate us. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
I'm not really convinced. I actually think that's what's happening here.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I don't want to feel it.
Sure, being one with the princess is pretty great, but what can we even do right now? Hope we're not supposed to just passively exist like this. I did not sign up for passive existence when we faked our own death.
Yeah, I don't really like this. This thing watching us. What is he? What do you mean? Passively exist. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being here. I fucking don't. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? That's kind of what happened. He's right. I don't want to passively exist. I want things to do. So someone give me some options. That's something. I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. So what are we supposed to do about it? Okay, this is how we're supposed to be, but what do you do? Yada yada yada. Okay, you narrator, how do I stop her? There's nothing to kill. Not really.
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know what's helping me, what's not helping me. You know, you see what I'm saying?
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
Okay.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
Yes.
He wants us to kill each other.
But how?
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
I get that, but at the same time...
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him? We're talking about narrator? I guess, how do I stop her?
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Got it.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers.
I get it, because it doesn't really matter what I do.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's the end of the route from here.
We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Yeah, she has done a lot. She killed me. She kind of squished. She stomped on me. She ripped my soul out of my body. She ripped my heart out of my body. She ate me. She killed me. We dated in that one scene, and I kind of killed her. I escaped with her, which was cool. We've done a lot together, good, bad, but I don't want to be a part of her.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
But we're nothing. That's technically an amalgamation. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at right now.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now?
No.
So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Look, honey, I'm not denying that this is petty. This is petty as fuck. But, you know, I kinda got a duty.
I can feel a thumping. A heartbeat. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Yeah, I know.
Don't look at it!
I kinda gotta.
Maybe a little peek wouldn't hurt. Aren't you curious?
I am.
I'm curious. You should look.
I will.
Never mind. If he wants to look, then I don't want to.
Gaze at the terror in your heart. Bury it now before it's too late. Gaze at the terror.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
We're kinda have to.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
Kinda got to. So, I guess...
I can remember
few
it
endings
now.
for this.
I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
So y'all were just under the influence?
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be. Finally, something is happening. I honestly didn't know what to make of all this. Bit too metaphysical for me. It's hard to have a goof when you're stuck being metaphysical.
Yeah, that, alright.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
I don't know what supposed to be means.
Some division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Okay. And we're back to where it all
comes
started.
into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
You know, it's been
I
fun.
feel empty, don't you?
Little bit, but you know, small.
I don't think we should kill her. It would annoy him if we didn't, right?
Dude, just stop gatekeeping.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
That's true.
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
I know I have to. I do. Okay. I never wanted to kill you. Not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free. Interesting. Interesting enough for me to do this. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna cut her free, then I'm gonna slay her.
You devious little bastard.
Sorry.
If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
Look, man, if you're gonna
That
take
other
over my
thing
body,
is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
he's gonna take over my body again, the bitch ass.
Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just do it.
Yeah, I know.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
Might as
Cut
well
the
just give the
princess
fuck
down
out.
from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy.
Kind
Good luck
of.
getting her out of here.
It's like bitty.
Ha! That's right. Seethe us. I thrive on your frustration.
I didn't think you would do that. after everything.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens. It's kind of the deal.
So cold
Yeah,
without you.
I know, you're gonna have to, don't worry, you'll get over it. It's just what happens. Because I guess it doesn't really matter what the fuck I do. And then there's the mirror.
She's gone. Where is that a mirror?
Yep,
Why is it here?
yep, you already know. I know
I'm
why
begging
it's
you,
here.
don't.
Yes, beg me not to do it, ignore him. What's the mirror?
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Thing reeks of death.
You'll be fine. Get into the mirror. It's you! And then we mosey on our way up to the cabin to see what the fuck we did. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Your mama! Solitary lights and answer. What am I? I don't think. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
Eh.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing.
We
There
know. And I know that. And make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Alright. I just want the achievement for this. Thank you. And since I got the achievement, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to load back up the save file. Yes. Load it. And I'm going to slay her.
You raise
Sorry,
the blade,
but not
taking
sorry.
aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Oops, shit, sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Just had to happen. Oh, it wasn't really that different, I guess. Yeah. Look in the
begging
mirror. Ignore him.
This, yeah.
Talk. Gaze into reflection. Yada, yada. It's you. Okay, well, it wasn't really that different. Yada. Approach.
Something.
Okay, it's just the same. What happens now?
No, there
Yada. And make me forget.
She asks, you won't.
You won't. Do I get an achievement at least? Just like a tad bit? A little bit? Nope. Alright. So... what now? I have to go back to the beast ending, which is this, and stay still, get eaten alive, and kill yourself. So it's just... because that's gonna give me stubborn, which I hope it is.
You're on a path.
Yes, I get it. On a path. Proceed to the cabin. Yada. And proceed to the cabin. Yada. Take the blade.
You take-
so on and so forth. Enter the basement. Down there.
You care the jump.
Down there. Yes, I know. Stand still.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous, princess, lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger.
Okay.
She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured.
Yep.
I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic
Okay.
place. A thick,
Yes,
liquid
we already...
pool.
unfortunately, I already
The
know.
flesh around you rumbles.
We already know about this.
And then
Is that you saw that?
Just gonna skip all that. We already know all about that. And, screw you, slay yourself.
In an act of spiteful defiance, you pull your weapon to your throat, your shaking, ulcerous hand clenched tight around its hilt. And then you draw it across your bubbling veins. Your blood flows out, filling the tiny space inside the princess. A waste of a good life. It's better than giving into it, but in the end,
better than
the
getting into her.
opinions of-
Alright. So, Wild Chapter 3, I should get stubborn.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Yes,
His
yonder edge.
gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
A little bit of stuff.
That's not the princess.
So,
is it?
I guess we'll just probably stay here. Stay here
How
with
many
her. How about
times have
that?
you been here?
A few.
I think this is our third?
Some would say it's my third, some would say it's my 100th, who the fuck knows? I kinda, in and out of realities, you know the deal.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
Well, I stayed still, let her eat me, killed myself.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Stubborn.
He tries
Where are
to
you?
stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? We're part of her because she consumed us. Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear
Where the fuck is
everything,
Stubborn?
little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
It shouldn't count as her eating
Yes!
us if we offed ourselves.
Technically.
We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better?
Depends.
I guess this is fine. Doesn't feel half bad. Miles better than being dissolved, anyway.
Some would say.
She ate you,
Yeah.
and now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
No. Okay, do nothing.
You can't just passively exist forever. Not with her. That isn't how it works. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Yeah.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
It's not beautiful, but okay.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Define petty, exactly.
I can feel a thumping. A heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't worry, I
Don't
won't this
look
time.
at it.
I won't. Calm down. I won't.
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Bury it.
No, you can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
I am.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
But the past does exist. I remember it. Turn inward and find your freedom. The past does exist. I remember it. The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. Within freedom!
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
Probably.
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere. We just need to test the boundaries.
What the fuck boundaries?
You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
A lot.
He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can do. Of course he's gonna try and confuse us.
He can do a lot more than talk. He can control my fucking body.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We
Okay.
don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Interesting. Interesting. There's a place you need to be. You just need to find it. Interesting.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you.
Okay.
This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Watch me.
All he has are words, and words aren't real. We're real.
All the more reason to keep trying. Come on, we aren't tired yet.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
You will. I found something, but you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then crack under the pressure of your consciousness, flattened against it.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Okay. Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
Sorry, but please disappear at the sound of the breaking glass for a moment. You and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be. Oh, so I technically leave with her.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
A little bit.
It's beautiful.
Alright, well...
We need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole.
Doesn't matter.
This was all of us, fighting as one.
Doesn't matter. The entity took it, and then
Where did
everyone's
it go?
gone. Sorry.
Why is everything so cold?
Just what happens. There's nothing you can do. Alright, well, death awaits. Yeah, approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't.
Yeah, we know.
This black thing reeks of... Screw the mirror! We just need to find the princess!
The fact that all of you was influenced by the princess says something. But, you know, doesn't matter. Gaze into reflection. It's you. Run all the way down to the princess. And that's interesting.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Got it. And what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. Okay, well, thank you, whatever the fuck you are. What happens now?
Nothing. There is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception.
Oh, she has
She can
a face.
make you forget. If
Yeah,
only
I know,
bring me.
I know. But that's a face right there. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I won't.
You won't.
Okay, so before I continue, there are a few, like 2 other endings, right, that have to do with the wild ending. And the other one is flee and get eaten alive and then kill her, which is interesting. But the problem about it is that it always goes back to the wild ending. And I'm pretty sure it's just what happens. So I'll think about how the fuck I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but if I do, you won't see this. If I don't, then I guess we're going to go move on to the den part.
In the woods. And at the end of that
Alright,
path
this
is a cabin.
one is...
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go straight to the den part because I don't think... Because the wild ending is just the one with the vines. It's just the one with the vines. I looked it up and it's just the same thing, same options, same opportunities. It's just switched up all that. So I'm just gonna go straight to the den. But if you want to know how to get to the other wild endings, because I got the contrary and I got the stubborn wild endings, there's 2. But there's 2 more. There's the paranoid. How you get to the paranoid wild ending is you flee, you get eaten alive, and then you kill yourself. The opportunist is that you get eaten alive, then you kill her. But even though those 2 are 2 different endings, it still ends the same. You still have the whole opportunity to either be with her for all eternity or split off and kill her. So we're just gonna go straight to the den. So the den opportunities, which there is 2 that I am going to search. There is the skeptic den ending, and then there's the stubborn den ending. Yet the skeptic one is get killed, choose passive option, and the other one is get killed, choose aggression option. So I'm pretty sure I have to get killed in some way, but I don't know how the fuck to do that, so I'm going to go on the wiki. Okay, den ending. Allow the beast to kill you without letting her swallow you, so she can't eat me. She can't eat me. Got it.
You're here to slay.
I get it. Proceed to the cabin. And keep going. So she just has to kill me. So just keep dodging.
The blade.
Enter without letting her swallow you. Take the blade.
You take.
Into the basement.
She
Go
sounds
down.
almost
I know.
we
know. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction. In an instant, she's pounced on. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing.
You're faster than
Whirl around, so she's
Got it. Okay. I could run to the stairs. But I just need a way just to like...
She's right there.
Well, stop bitching.
We have to wait for an opening. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her.
Stop hiding and show yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no really much of an opening. Stop hiding yourself. What do you want?
I want to swallow you.
Don't
Yeah,
ask, is that
firm
all
fin.
the advice you have? We don't even know she's just a pretty.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Yeah. Why are you trying to kill me? Okay.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
Look, man, I'm trying here.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
Look, this brain up here, it does a lot and more than just think.
She's
it
coiling
panics.
for another strike. Be somewhere else.
Got
We're
it.
on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Survive.
Of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay, we got it. You gotta stop hiding yourself. You're deflecting. I don't think I can keep this up. I don't know. I don't really know, because it's like I'm running. Run for the stairs.
Now's our chance. Quick. And then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something.
That'll happen later.
Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
Got it.
As you turn to sprint for the stairs, you feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured.
Fuck! No, I can't be
I guess
devoured.
that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you.
No, I can't be devoured.
This isn't it.
Allow the beast to kill you without letting her swallow you. God. Fuck.
In the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path is a camp.
Okay. Keep running from the princess. Don't let her leave. Keep running for the princess. Do not let her kill you. I cannot let her eat me. I can't let her eat me. I can't let her eat me, which is the problem here. I'm letting her eat me.
Patient. You carefully.
Yes. Okay, move.
You
Yes.
You were.
One, keep going.
Why does it?
Keep going. Survive. I could wait for her to strike and hit her back.
This
How
isn't
about
going to
if I
work.
just do that?
We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive.
Watch
if we
me.
keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Risk it.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Well, Mitch.
Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
Oh, whatever.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
Both.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
Okay, we're probably gonna go to the stubborn since I kinda get killed, choose the aggressive route.
No, that's it then. Cornered
Unfortunately.
animal it was.
Fuck you.
Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Eh.
We're not dead, we're... But
Dead.
you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death. because everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, shit happens. And here we are at the den. So I'm not really sure if, like, shit happens, because
You're on a path.
when I realized...
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
I'm fine with that. Okay, so here's the thing. With the den ending, there's the skeptic choice and there's the stubborn choice. Now here's the thing. If you want to get to the skeptic ending, because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing that because what I realized with endings with different voices, it's technically the same thing, just, you know, not. But it has the same endings, because the wild shit, it was already obvious. But the skeptic ending is get killed, but choose the passive option. But alright.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
Thanks.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great. So you've been here before.
Yes, we
That
have.
doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
No, not how it really works.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here.
Alright.
Now hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Alright, valid. Valid. Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
Yep.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
There was no plan, it was just running.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
Alright, let's do this. Hunt it on the
The
lines.
interior is dark and
Someone on
overgrown.
the-
Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Is no one going to mention the mirror?
Who
What are
cares?
you talking about? There is no mirror.
I'm already
It's
tired
just
of
a
this
stump
mirror
and a narrow
shit.
tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Take the
Yes,
blade.
Take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Got it.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
I'm really fucking tired of this mirror shit, man. Who cares? Smash it. I'm
You bring
tired
your
of
fist
it.
crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
Ouch. At least I
If
got
there
us
were
down the
once
stairs
stairs
quicker.
leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, Slayer's probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Got it. We have unfinished business. We should talk. I want to give her a sound, but...
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Staying quiet, are we?
She doesn't respond. I assume that means her answer is yes.
Step inside shadows, ready to
Step
fight.
into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike.
Oh,
With the near
shit!
silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See? I told you.
Oh, what the fuck
we
am I
needed to
looking
assert
at?
our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Re-engaging with even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough.
Got it.
Not a word is
Keep
spoken.
getting her ass,
between
keep
you and
getting
the
her ass.
princess
She
as
looks
you
like a
exchange
fucking
blows in the
Pegasus.
dark.
Or whatever that
The
thing
glint of bloody
Discord was
claws
in that
and
show.
fangs, the
I'm not
flash of
afraid
wet
of watching
steel.
that.
In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart.
Right.
Reaches a climax.
That's it.
And
That's it. That's it. He doesn't respond. Eyes glance at your frame and I don't know. Am I free? What the fuck? No, what the fuck? That's it? I didn't even get to fight her ass.
she's
Okay. Yes, we know. The mirror.
begging
Ignore him.
This
Me. We know. And it's you. Proceed. Keep going.
Something finds me in the long.
Yes, long quiet. I'm not even going to ask you all these questions. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there bring me.
Yes. Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I won't.
You won't.
Okay, so I'm just gonna see if, I'm gonna do the passive ending. Like, get killed, passive choice, and get skeptic. But if there's nothing, you know, if it doesn't do anything, if it just gives me the same ending or some shit or some little fucking achievement, I'll show you. But if not, then we're just gonna go cut straight to the ending. Alright, so it didn't really do anything. It was the same thing. It was the same thing as always. So yes, that was all of the endings that were at least different. That's the wild route. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Anyways, that is all the time I got for today. You can follow me on the links in the description below. You can go on Rumble at Disgusting to see all the erotic shit that I post. And as always, we'll meet again in the next video. Blame out!